Shalom, Chevre. This is Richard Solomon, and this is a video tutorial on how to use Google Plus Hangout skills. So we'll be demonstrating how to call up to 9 people in a Google Plus Hangout, how to chat text with up to 9 people via Google Plus Hangout, how to screen share with Google Plus Hangout, how to access Google apps like YouTube and Google Drive, and actually how to collaborate on writing a Google Drive document, presentation, spreadsheet, drawing, and template, all via Google Hangout. So the first thing we want to do is we want to invite Elaine to participate in a Google Hangout. We have 2 ways to do this. Either I could click over here where it says start a video call, or I could click over here and it will enable me by clicking here to start with Elaine. For simplicity, let's go with me, and I'll start the video call by clicking over here. And I'll simply put Elaine's name in. Okay, please understand that I can put many other names in, like people in the web tools of the month. I could have as many as 9 or 14 people here, but we're just going to demonstrate how this works. So I'm doing it with Elaine, but I could have up to 9 additional people, and I click on submit. Let me put my sound up. And there's Elaine.
Hello.
Okay, thank you, Elaine. So this is the first thing we wanted to do, is to demonstrate how you activate a Google Plus Hangout. Now, I showed you this. I'm talking to the people watching this, the Word document on what we're going to be doing today. But now what I'd like to do is do some screen sharing. So if I want to do a screen share, I just click on screen share, and I find the document that I want to share with Elaine, which was the same one I had before. But this time we'll see if Elaine can see it. So Elaine, can you see a picture on your screen right now
Yes,
that, okay,
it's
and
the
what is it?
December Web Tools of the Month assignment, part 1, Google Plus Hangout skills.
Okay, so that's how you screen share. Now I'm going to now stop screen sharing. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to Google Drive. I'll ask Elaine to go to Google Drive in a moment once I set that up. So I go to Google Drive, and it will open my Google Drive, and it will give me an opportunity to be able to share different kinds of items. So let's say I wanted to share this item with Elaine. Okay, let's select it. And Elaine, would you click on Google Drive now, please? On your own Google Drive on the side? Yes, see it says Richard D. Solomon and Elaine. And I just wrote something on the screen. Can you tell what is on the screen?
I see the title, the advantages and disadvantages for using Google Plus Hangout.
Okay, so we saw the difference.
Below.
So we saw the difference between screen share and Google Drive. Now, what's really interesting about Google Drive is people can write on it simultaneously if indeed you give people permission to edit it. So I'm going to write something, and we're going to ask Elaine. For some reason, rather, this is jumping up and down. Sorry about that. So we'll say one advantage is as follows. And I'm also going to write a disadvantage is that so Lane, can you see what I wrote?
Yes, I can. Would you like me to read it?
Please.
Under an advantage, it says permits people to collaborate online at the same time. And in parentheses, 10 people. The disadvantage is it takes time to learn Google Plus Hangout.
All right. Would you now like to write an advantage or a disadvantage in your column? And let's see if we can see it.
Sure.
Maybe a little slow.
And can you see my advantage?
Yeah, that's fine. So what you just wrote is many new ideas can be discussed. We don't have to do a disadvantage, but everyone
Okay.
sees that up to 9 additional people, or a total of 10 people, can actually use Google Drive, see it, and also collaborate on it. Now, you'll notice that you can also share a YouTube and share a lot of other things. I'll show you how you share a YouTube in a moment, but let me go and get a URL for a YouTube that I would like to share with everyone. Okay, so I'm going to copy this YouTube URL. And now I'm going to get to the Google Hangout and I'm going to click on YouTube. I'm going to get out of Google Drive. So I'm out of Google Drive and I'm going to click on YouTube. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I am going to add a video to the playlist. And we should be able to actually see. Richard Solomon. Let's see if this works. This is Richard Solomon, and this will be a brief tour of our spreadsheet called Useful Tools for Jewish Educators and Teacher Trainers, Part 1, from A through M. In the first part of this spreadsheet, we review web tools from A category of animation tools to M, a category of music tools, which I will demonstrate. So now I'm talking here by clicking where it says talking and the audio is off. And let me just find out from Elaine if she in fact can see the YouTube. Elaine, in order to talk, you have to go there's a microphone where it says talking. So I'm going to get off this, and my question is, just tell me yes or no if you are able to see the YouTube video. If you can't work that, you can answer the question that I'm going to put in the chat box. Can you see the YouTube? Okay, in the chat box. So you can either talk or you can put the information as to whether you in fact were able to see the YouTube.
Currently, on my screen, I still have the advantages and disadvantages for using Google Plus Hangout. So I could not see the video.
Okay, would you do me a favor, please, and click on YouTube? Do you not have a YouTube in the left column?
Give me just 1 minute. I found YouTube. Yes.
So, do you see a YouTube being played? Do you see a YouTube being played on your screen? Okay, you have to hit talking for me to hear you, but that's okay. So
I can see.
And we list. Say that again. Its URL. Click the talking please and tell us if you can see the YouTube.
I can see it, but my microphone next to my picture is in red and it has a line through it, so I think that you may not be hearing me.
Okay, I heard you perfectly. And so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the YouTube and let people know that if you click on more apps over here, you have a variety of different apps that you can share. Let me just stop this for a moment and be able to go back to here, and let me close this down. And mention that if you go to view more apps, here are a whole different kinds, a set of apps that you could add. See all these different apps that you can add? So that's what you can do. So let's go back and see if we in fact shared everything that we said we would do on this. We showed you how to make a video call with up to 9 people, how to chat or text people by using that little chat box. I'll show that to you again. How to screen share, how to access Google apps like YouTube and Google Drive, and how to collaborate. Let me go back one more time to show you the chat feature. Okay, let me clear this. Let's go to chat and let's close this down if we can. And let's go to chat. And you see over here, many different people can chat, or you can click over here and you can have many different people chatting through using this mechanism right over here. By the way, if you want to mute your microphone, you have this. If you want to turn your camera off, you have this. And when you terminate the meeting, you just go here. So I'm going to terminate this meeting. And I'm going to close down the video. So Elaine, thank you so much for doing this with me. And I appreciate that. So let's stop the recording now.